Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna have an episode on a 2005 Toyota Tundra that was just purchased by one of my customers. He looked underneath briefly and thought that it was okay, and it even felt okay to him driving. And now we're gonna take a dive underneath and see what it actually is. So at a first glance it's not too bad, but we can already see that it's not too good. A lot of rust, even though the frame doesn't look too bad. But here we go. The leaf spring is broken. That's not a big deal. I guess after 20 years they can break, they can be replaced. Not an issue. A little bit of a leaking diff. Also not a big issue, can be fixed. Generally some rust. Parking brake is, I don't think it works. This cable is just flopping around. It's probably not working. This whole mechanism is supposed to be turning on a pivot. It's all seized. Looks like a lot of movement in there, probably not working. The brake shoes are done, most likely. Lots of rust in the backing plate. Pieces of it are falling off. The balancing weight on the drive shaft is about to fall off due to rust prying it off. Also not a huge deal. But here we have something really interesting. We have a fuel tank strap that has been broken off for a while. And someone made a really cool fix here. They got a really thin wire, just wrap it around a piece of frame, I suppose, and pushed it through a hole in that strap, and then out of here into another hole in that strap. I don't know if they made the hole or it was there. Doesn't really matter. And then another hole here, and then it's coming out and connecting to another piece of frame, and that's what's holding the fuel tank. Good thing we have the other strap that's still intact. That's probably the only thing that's holding the tank. I wouldn't say that other piece of wire is holding anything here. Anyway, let's keep going. Here we have a completely rotten out rocker. And piece of running board is just holding onto it by all kinds of prayers. It's about to just break loose and fall on the road. Yeah, not a very safe thing if you ask me. Now, here we have a frame that seems to have collected a lot of mud inside, and it's completely rotten out. here we have a patch that someone's already done on this frame. I wonder how strong it is and what was done. We're gonna take a hammer and take a closer look. Now on the right here, the frame doesn't look so bad. It's almost good if you ask me, other than a couple spots here. That's also got some mud. And I think that's where the condensate is dripping, so this is always rusty in those. The sway bar is connected to this piece through a bushing, and it seems like it's about to also break off. Let's take a hammer and take a closer look at that frame. So let's do some hammering on it and see what happens. Okay, not too bad. I want to see that patch. I want to see what happens here. Oh, something's bending. Yeah, this is something soft. I don't know what it is, but pretty soft. It bent with a hammer. It's a ball peen, small ball peen hammer, and it's bending it. So this is some sheet metal, like really thin sheet metal, just like probably not even welded, probably just like glued to the whatever was left of it. Here's another hole right by the sway bar mounting. Yeah, this is paper thin. There you go. Oh, there you go. This whole thing is separate now. Just a couple hammer bangs and it's done. Yeah. All right. But the right side rocker isn't so bad. The right side rocker is it's pretty good. This footstep is still not holding by the prayers. There is still some metal holding it, so that's awesome. Now let's see at the front here. We got a lot of rust on the brakes. We got an invisible axle shaft. I don't know if you guys seen anything like this before, but there's an invisible axle shaft right here. You can see the outer part of the joint, the cup part, and then there's also the inner part of the joint, also the cup, and then the actual axle shaft is just missing. So this is a rear-wheel drive Tundra for now. Maybe it will work at some point. This side shaft boot is broken, so this shaft is about to go invisible too. Well, given that it doesn't have any load on it anymore, maybe it won't. Anyhow, what do you guys think? Is this a scrap, or is it still repairable somehow? Yeah, please drop your comments and let me know what you think. Otherwise, it's an awesome truck. I mean, it's very reliable and stuff. If it hasn't rusted out, it would have been really nice. But it has rusted out. Yep. All right. Guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next cool video.